Welcome to Subtle Storytime. Today we're going to be reading a book called The Great Easter Race. This book is written by Craig Manning and illustrated by Ernie Quat. I look forward to reading this book with you all today. Now let's get ready for story time. It was a bright Easter morning on Sesame Street, and out in the park, friends were starting to meet. There were beautiful colors and flags waving free. Something special was happening, but what could it be? What do you think, guys? "A race!" shouted Big Bird. "Come one and all, the young and the old, the short and the tall. Let's stretch out our legs and tie up our shoes. Get ready, get set. There's nothing to lose." The park's woodland creatures, they all heard the yell, and a little green turtle popped out of his shell. "May we join the race?" they asked all together. "Of course," Big Bird said. "More makes it better." They stood at the line, they were ready to race. But who in the group would be winning first place? Would the quick little rabbit win the big prize? Keep an eye on that bunny. You'll get a surprise. Who do you think will win? Ready, set, go! And so it began. Off like a comet, the quick bunny ran. The racers gave chase, the crowd gave a cheer, and the slow little turtle, he brought up the rear. There's a turtle. Around the first bend and under a tree, Cookie Monster saw something that filled him with glee. A basket of cookies. "Me think they're for me. Me think me should have one, or maybe have three." The Cookie Monster stopped to eat cookies. A basket again, this time filled with duckies. Was it left there for Ernie, or was he just lucky? The turtle crawled past, just keeping his pace. "Slow and steady," he said, "will win me this race." Ernie stopped for the duckies. Way up ahead and just off the path, Bert spotted some pigeons. They were having a bath. He stopped there to greet them, then he noticed the treats. There were eggs by his head. There were eggs by his feet. Who do you think set those eggs out there? I'll give you one guess. Leading the race, Big Bird had to wonder, what happened to Bunny? He's faster than thunder. But then up ahead, he caught sight of a nest, and he thought to himself, why not have a rest? With Big Bird asleep, the Count spied his chance. While Zoe had stopped to make time for a dance, she twirled by a maypole with ribbons galore. With some help from her friends, she made a dance floor. So she stopped to dance. There was just one more hill and a few turns to go. The Count started smiling. He would put on a show. The crowd cheered and whistled. Their excitement, it mounted. But then Count saw a castle and eggs to be counted. On went the race as the finish grew nearer, but Grover was stopped by a bright, shiny mirror. He twisted and turned, he stared and he gaped. Look at that hero with his helmet and cape. He stopped to look at himself in the mirror. Elmo took first with a spurt of full speed, but a shiny toy truck cost him the lead. The turtle crawled on and broke through the line. With no one in sight, it was his turn to shine. The turtle crossed the finish line. "Turtle's the winner!" Big Bird called with a bellow, and Count led a chorus of "Jolly good fellow." And as for the bunny, he crossed the line last, but he gave a sly wink of his eye as he passed. Clever bunny. For back at the park was a wonderful scene of lollipops, chocolates, and pink jelly beans. A big celebration of colorful treats. A gift from the bunny for Sesame Street. Oh, that was nice. The end. Thank you so much for reading The Great Easter Race with me today. I look forward to reading more stories with you all. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and don't forget to check back often because I do upload 2 stories each week. Have a beautiful Easter weekend. Bye bye.